Okay, welcome to another edition of Wheel of Fortune. Hopefully, I don't get another copyright for another credit stall. I know I took a risk with that remix of the Carmen Sandiego thing last episode, but I digress. Speaking of said episode, Jack here, who solves that bonus puzzle and decides to come back and defend his championship, he had 65,900 in the last episode and wants more. Boy, we're gonna give him more. That time I added some stuff to the wheel that will give you more money. If you notice on the screen, I added a gift tag and instead of that cruise space, I added a car space. But because the car is more valuable, it will be guarded by two $500 spaces. There'll be regular $500 spaces, and if you hit that spot, yes, but unlike the $1 Million Wedge, you won't go bankrupt. Yeah, but you do have to hit it in the center. And the gift tag, I'll make $2,000 if you get it. And hopefully, we give a lot more away. It ain't my money. I'm just going to give it a whirl here to randomize it up. Right, I'll use that to show what's on the wheel, but then I'll do that. And the first category is around the house. Jack, you'll go first. Yes, he did. Not good. Up next is Big C, and I'm gonna go ahead and spin it for you since it got no info on the puzzle. I was doing it myself. 500. That was almost. The skill stop is on the bonus round and any trivia questions we might do. And let me make sure I let you see the game board itself before I continue. Is there any R's? Well, just the one. The jackpot. Well, it's too. Well, it's too. I feel like it's too early to guess the puzzle, but you do get 500 per letter, and that does have 500. Okay, you said S, right? S and Sam. I'm doing 2 monitors, 1 hand, 1 mouse, and still have a lot of trouble keeping track. But you got 1,500. You got. Now, do you want to guess? Do you want to try to impress us all and solve this puzzle? Okay. Needless to say, I had a hunch it was too early. I know. The free play. I'll add, and this would be 500 per consonant, by the way. or you can have a free foul. And what did you say? Four E's. No, wait, five. Five. And because you use the free play, you don't spend any money. What do you want to do? Yeah. Let me make sure this is visible. Yeah, I was clicking the button. 750. Let me add the jackpot stuff here. 7250 right now. But no T's. Uh-oh. You better be careful or it will give you the bankrupt. 150. No, wait. The wild card. Yeah, I do have some lag on the secondary monitor. No. I'm gonna have to make a judgment call on this one. Yes, I do believe it is. Let me change the pointer layout and yeah, 2000. One. Yeah. Yes, there is. $2,000. The jackpot, by the way, it jumps to 9750 right now. What is it? To quote the Ingrams, there's no use. What do you want to do, Big C? Don't forget, you can win $2 million if you use the double play on the $1 million wedge. And again with the 2000. And now you can get L. And there's $2,000 in that L. All options are open. Is that Big C talking or Scott? Oh, I don't have Discord up on my screen. So what do you want to buy? Well, there's two of them. 3250. Well, there's the O. Yes, the I. And that means no more are left. Spin or solve. The wild card, which I'll add 500 to the jackpot for, and give you 500 per letter. Yes, we got 2 H's, pick up $1,000 in that wild card. One second. Just adding to my notepad document to indicate that you have the wild card. And to give you money. It's okay. Oh! I warned you. That's the puzzle, by the way. Right. Surprise. And I'll give you 500 per letter, too. And add 500 to the pot. 12,750 right now in the jackpot. $1,000. N as in Nancy. Yes, there's one. 37.50 in the pot. Okay. No. Jack, your turn. Okay. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say this. Life experiences. Wow. Not to mention this isn't a quotation from a prank call about is the refrigerator running. Let's see what we get. $7.50. And that will bring him to, well, I'll have to add it to his next round, since it would add 1,000 if I tried to do it normally. I feel like that's a thing you have to get. The whole trivia thing is you commenting on the British version, and it's not to determine control. Well, I can say that the Triple Dare challenge was an optional thing, but it still took too much time. But of course, we have the card still there. The wild card's out of play because of bankrupt. The wild card's no longer in play because of someone hitting it for a bankrupt. So it's a surprise. So those would be regular $500 bases. And Big C, you'll start us off with this food and drink. Free play. Two R's. Spin or buy or solve. Keep in mind we have the express wig and more money, including the top value this time of 5,000. Well, you missed the card, but it's 500. Yeah, in fact, I was gonna say the way the wheels, that card space is patterned with the 500 card 500 is based on the first iteration of the half card tag thing before it became a permanent permanent feature. Anyway, what did you say? Big Z, are you there? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I need to learn to stop. Well, you got that T. And the second one. Spin, buy, or solve. You know the options. Ooh! Don't press your luck. Don't test it then. It's gonna give you the super bankrupt even if we didn't program it in. It will find a way like it does in my dreams. Are you kidding me? See, let's make a judgment. Let me. It depends on how the arrow is. Uh, but from the top down thing, it does point to bankrupt. The 750. Well, okay, because there was a discrepancy between the two arrow locations, we'll let that slide. One S. Yes. Well, we have some eyes, more than a usual human. No, it's called the Believer, but it's called one of the player avatars from Trivium Murder Party 2, with a button for a third eye. And hopefully we don't have to make any more judgment calls like that. Well, this time it's clearly 750. You want to know something? I'm gonna meme it this time. Press F to pay respects. Guess you lost your turn. I'm assuming you want to spin. Oh, I was about. There's a lot of E's up there. Well, okay, not a lot, but two. But that's more than some other letters. Got like the Canadian Mounties, they got their man. Scott, your turn again. That's what caused it to bankrupt you last time. 1750. Now the reason why that 1750 is on that specific spot, think back to the daytime run before the syndicated first and added a $800 spot in that particular position on the old wheel. Do you remember what that value was in '83 in daytime? 175. So that's a little way to sow some a tip and a half to daytime while making it not be 175. Now, Scott, what letter? All that, and I only give you one L. At least you didn't take the L. Why am I online? Anyway, it's got 1750 spin by or solve. Okay, 1500, at least one foul left, and you can spin by or solve. And I do have some ideas for future games as a special series. But for now, 2500. I almost put 25,000. We got any H's? Yes, we do. Two of them. That's a good $5,000 call there. Now you have 6,500. You chose wisely. There's two O's, no wait, three O's, and no U's again. Because where I say that about, okay, four O's, but I say that about the U because there's no vowels left. 6250. What do you want to do? $700. Three P's. And please, world peace. We need you. Don't go. That's all I'm gonna say. Scott, 8350, what do you want to do? I'm surprised we haven't landed on the Express or the Double Blade this round. Or this game. 600. N as in Nancy. Just making sure since both M and N are up there to be picked. Okay. Good win. I was what? What? Well, there goes my idea of playing a Whopper, a Burger King ad as a gag. Yeah, but if I was gonna say that this commercial as this round was brought to you by Burger King, but you blew the joke. Burger King, have it your way. No, really. We're not McDonald's. But trivia time. Also, that means the car will not be available. Because, well, yeah. Also, we don't have the. I removed the surprise from the wheel here since it was picked up but not claimed due to a bankrupt. But we do have values up to $7,500 plus the big money wedge, which could pay out for over $25,000. We still have the gift tap, the double play, and the $1,000,000 wedge as well. But we don't have a car win in this part of the game. And our next category is Where Are We? And Scott, your turn. Plus, we have the Bob Golan amount of $12.50 on the wheel. $8.50. Someone had it and bankrupted it. You cut out a little at the start. Okay. 5 T's, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Four E's. Another 8.50. I thought you said S. Okay. That was a good, quick round. Do you want the trivia or no? Okay. You know the drill, TTR. Once I do the spin. Yes. $5.50. Alright. Okay, well, let's take a break. But I'm not gonna do any of my usual gags for this one. I will, however, say that as of the recording, the Chatbox Party Pack 10 will be tomorrow. So, get your Steam accounts ready. In fact, the soundtrack is already on Bandcamp as of recording. If you want to listen to it without playing the game. I probably shouldn't have hit stop record because we're back. And as you can see, the lowest value is 550, well 500 with the double play, but the top value is $10,000. And no one's picked up the $1 million wedge, the gift tag, or the double play yet. Please don't sue us, ESPN, for that noise. But I went ahead and revealed the category, and that category happens to be a proper name with a bonus attached to it that I did that isn't tied to TGR's trivia. But how do I get rid of the total displays? Well, hopefully it doesn't mess things up. But Jack, your turn to spin or solve. A gift tag for, I'll give you 500 per later, but that's a gift tag. Yet, it was on your totals from the main solves. One A. 250 left. One second. Keeping my notes here of who has what. $7,500. I know where you were thinking, but no. Big C, your turn. You have 0 right now in your total. You there, Big C? Okay, what's Sue do in the meantime? I'll grump the grumps again. Is this real weighted? Go watch their play. Yeah, no, I was referencing the time they played the PS2 version. And Scott, your turn. 950. Let me count the turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No S. $6.50. No. 1 second. Big C, what do you want to do? Well, hopefully it listens to me better than it does you. Cause that, because it's time for the final spin of the game. I'm gonna give it a real good hard spin here. What we'll get is plus 1,000 to be the value of consonants. Vowels worth nothing. And we're having 1550. Scott. Okay, Scott, what letter do you want? We have some R's. Do you know it yet? Take it you don't. Okay, Jack. Yes, there is. Big C, time to catch up. No. Scott. No. Jack. Not where you thought it was, but we have one. Okay, Big C. You got it. And before you ask to me who is that, that's exactly what I want to ask you as the bonus clue part of the category. Who is this person better known as? Yes, it is. And I'll give you another 1,000 for that. Well, Jack, you didn't claim the gift tag, but well, let's just say I still owe you a $550 bonus in that final total, Scott. And now the bonus, and now the bonus round. Since no $1 million wedge was brought up to the bonus game, 100,000 will be the top you'll be playing for. But we'll spin the wheel after if we solve this puzzle, and it is before and after. And I made a mistake on one of the letters here. I accidentally had it duplicated. But you know the drill, RSDL and E. Blame TGR. Okay, 3 consonants and a vowel. And a vowel. Okay, let's give you that stuff. As I load up a clock here on the recording here, I'm gonna give you 75 seconds to think about it. We haven't started it yet. 75 seconds. Your time starts now. There's one spot that's not supposed to be there, so keep that in mind. You know something? Should we just give it to him because of my mistake, or no? Because that, yeah, because because I do have to point out that I forgot to blank out a space, and that might have affected your thinking. And a D was on my end for that blank spot in the puzzle, so I was afraid that it would have shown another D there. We got values from 25,000 plus 5,000 in a car, all the way to one worth 100,000. You know the drill? Let me know when to stop. Did you say stop? Okay, just making sure. $25,000. And you know something? Let me just go ahead and I was 1 second. And your grand total is $41,400. I'll get used to the software eventually. But till next time, the fact that I use an Xbox also does not distract from the fact that I'm a Nintendo boy. Till next time, Mario Wonder in 2 days.